Good afternoon, everyone. Wanted to put together another screencast that uh, shows some of these radar forecasts, in addition to um, a more broader region of river forecast. So to start with the preset model, right now we're looking at this. Let's go back in time. That's Monday. So we start at the beginning. You can see this first storm will clear out Friday. Next storm comes in Saturday into Sunday, and then really gets densely concentrated. That's Sunday night, Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, and there's just a huge amount of rainfall. Um, and again, soils are already going to be saturated from this first storm that's happening right now. And it's a cold storm. You can see a lot of this stuff is falling as snow, uh, which is perhaps the most astonishing thing about this is this system is if we look at the thermal dynamics, um, we start right now, blue's cold, red's hot, right? You can see lots of blue in the Sierra through a lot of California. Very cold event, right? Normal winter. Here we go through Tuesday. Wednesday, things warm up a bit with this storm. Still blue in the Sierra on Thursday. More Arctic air coming down through Friday. Really cold Friday. Still cold Friday. Saturday, things start to change. And boom. Between Sunday, things heat up substantially with this next atmospheric river, and you can see the temperature in Celsius. This is freezing right here. It's going to be well above freezing all across the Sierra. All this snow that's forming is going to melt, and maybe snow will stick in some of the highest elevations, but this is really, really warm temperatures. And so warm rain will melt snow even in the high elevations if these thermodynamics happen as predicted. Things kind of return to cold again. So that's why these rivers are forecasted to get so high. And these are north to south. Merced, 160 CFS to almost 10,000 CFS. Tuolumne River above Hetch Hetchy. It's going to go from 200 CFS to 11,000 CFS. North Fork Stanislaus, 500 CFS to 20,000 CFS. Middle Consumnes, here we're going north to south, 169 CFS to 15,658 CFS. And here we go, the South Fork. This is perhaps the heart of the storm right now. And if this atmospheric river sits over here, this is where the flooding risk is highest. Anyone who owns a home on the South Fork in an all low-lying area is at serious risk of flooding. Again, we're looking at lows in around 750 CFS to 72,000 CFS. I wouldn't be surprised if they open up the dam to try and control some of this flooding, but it's such a big event, and it's such a small reservoir. I don't know how possible that will be. Continuing north, or up further up the South Fork of the American River. Here's Khyber's. It's gonna right now we're looking at a flow of 540 CFS, going up to 22,500 CFS. Middle Fork American, it's 1,000 CFS. We're looking at going to 58,000 CFS. North Fork American, it's rising right now. With this current storm, it's almost 4,000 CFS. It's going to go to just under 50,000, 49,000. So that's over 100,000 CFS at the confluence. If that, where the South Fork confluence is with the North Fork, will be over 100,000 CFS. Just a whole lot of water. Going into the Yuba, Jones Bar, Kuyker's Notice 49 Bridge, looking at 35,000 CFS. Right now it's at 3,000 CFS. I don't know if it's ever been kayaked much above 4,000 CFS. Definitely no one's ever paddled it that high. Middle Yuba below our house down. It's 200. I'd say 850 CFS. It's looking like it's going to go to 16,000 CFS. So we're kind of getting to a weaker part of the storm. Still significant though. North Yuba going from 3,000 or 2,897 CFS to 19,395 CFS. Middle Feather, so 3,000 right now. Normally these flows right here would be really high for these rivers, again, because they're coming from these bases of 850. That's why these mega flow cast, to go from 800 to 31,188 is a huge jump. We're talking like the riverbeds will change, how huge boulders will move down these riverbeds like marbles. Trees, debris, anything will just all be thrown into the flow vector. North Fork Feather River, it's at 800, almost 800 CFS right now. It's projected to go to 18,000. So everything in this kind of central Sierras is going to get really big this weekend, with the highest flows projected on the South Fork. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, this will be, if these models come to fruition, this will be the storm that people talk about for the next until the next big one, which could be a year, it could be 20 years, it could be 50 years. So pretty fascinating stuff. Hope it helps. Bye.